Hello student, today I will explain you science. Third chapter. Its name is Animals and Their Feeding Habits. As you all know that food is one of the basic needs of all living things. Green plants make their own food by photosynthesis. Animals either eat plants or other animals, means different animals eat different types of foods. Okay, animals depend on plants for food directly or indirectly. Now first of all, we will learn about why animals need food. Animals get energy from food. Animals need energy to move around. Animals like donkey, horses, oxen and camels help us with our work. Animals get energy from the food they eat. Animals need food for their growth. Food also helps the animals to stay healthy. Okay, means animals are living creature. They need food to survive, to get energy for their growth and to stay healthy. Animals have different food habits and eat different types of food. According to their eating habits, animals can be divided into three classes. First, herbivorous, second, carnivorous, and third, omnivorous. Now, first we will learn about herbivorous animal. Animals that eat only plants are called herbivorous animals. For example, cows, goat, sheep, deer, giraffe, elephant. Means they eat only plant, fruit, vegetable and grass. They also known as plant eating animals. Now students, you can see here the picture of herbivorous animals. Cow, goat, sheep, deer, giraffe, elephant. Okay. Now we move on carnivorous animals. Animals that eat the flesh of other animals are flesh-eating animals. Such animals are called carnivorous animals. For example, lion, leopard, tiger, etc. are carnivorous animals. Means they eat only flesh of other animals. They are also known as flesh-eating animals. Now student, you can see here the picture of carnivorous animals. This is lion, tiger, cheetah. Okay. Now we move on to the omnivorous animals. Some animals eat plants as well as flesh of other animals. Such animals are called omnivorous animals. For example, crows, bears and pig are omnivorous animals. You can see here the picture of omnivorous animals. Bear, crow, and human beings are also omnivorous. Now we will study about food chain. What is food chain? Plants make their food. They are eaten by herbivorous animals. Some of these animals are eaten by carnivorous animals. These forms a chain called food chain. A food chain shows how living things depend on each other for food. Okay. For example, a deer eats plants and a tiger eats the deer. Okay, means all animals depend on plants for food directly or indirectly. So a plant is always at the beginning of a food. Okay, now for example you can see here the picture of food chain. This is plant. This plant is eaten by zebra and zebra is eaten by this carnivorous animal tiger. Okay, so this is the example of food chain. A food chain always starts with green plant. In a food chain, energy in the form of food passes from plants to an animals and then to another animals. So in this way a plant is always at the beginning of a food. Okay. Now we will learn about how animals eat their food. Now, different animals eat in different ways. The mouth parts of animals are suited to the type of food they eat. The shape and size of teeth suit their food habits. Means different animals need different type of food. Mouth, teeth and even body structure of an animal help it to eat a particular type of food. Now, eating habits of herbivorous animals. Herbivorous chew grass and leaves. They have sharp front teeth. These teeth help them to pluck and bite the leaves. The back teeth of animals are flat and strong. These teeth help them to grind and chew the grass, leaves and other plants of parts. So, herbivorous animals have sharp teeth and with the help of their back teeth they chew and grind the grass and leaves and other parts of plants. Okay. Now, herbivorous animals have following eating habits. Have you ever seen cows and buffaloes chewing their food? Cows and buffaloes first swallow the half-chewed food called cud. Once they have eaten enough, they bring the cud back into their mouth and chew it properly. This is called chewing the cud. You can often see their mouth moving as if they were chewing a chewing gum. Okay. So now they first swallow the half chewed food and after some time they chew that food properly. Now second, gnawing the food. Animals like squirrels, rabbit and rats have a pair of long and sharp front teeth. These teeth help to gnaw on hard foods like nuts, seeds and fruit. Means some animals have sharp teeth which help them to break open nuts, seeds and fruit which they gnaw. You can hear the picture of rabbit. Okay. Now next, sucking the food. Some animals like butterflies, insects suck the sweet nectar of flower. They do not have teeth. They have long hollow mouth tube. They use it to suck in nectar from flowers. Means some animals have special mouth part. With the help of that part, it take liquid food by sucking. Okay. Now we move on to the animals. Animal with special body parts to help eat food. Some animals have some special body parts which they use to get their food. For example, an elephant has a long trunk. It uses the trunk to pluck leaves and push them into its mouth. It is also used the trunk to suck water and put it into its mouth. So elephant use his trunk to eat food. Now second, a giraffe has a long neck which helps it to reach leaves, fruits and branches of all trees. Okay. Now you can see here one of the picture elephant, and there is a animal is it is butterfly. Okay. Now that butterfly is suck the nectar from the flower with the help of hollow mouth tube. Okay. Now we move on eating habits of carnivorous. Carnivorous such as tiger, lion, cats, etc. catch and kill other animals. They tear up raw flesh and chew it. They have long, pointed, and curved teeth. These teeth help them to tear the flesh. The back teeth of these animals are strong. These teeth help them to grind and chew the flesh and bones of other animals. Okay, means carnivorous animals have strong teeth, and with the help of them they tear the flesh and chew them. Okay, now we will study about carnivorous animals have following eating habits. Lapping. Dogs and cats drink milk and water with their tongue. So this method of drinking is called lapping. Okay. Now swallowing food. Some animals like snake, crocodile and lizards do not have chewing or biting teeth. Their teeth are meant for holding the prey. So they do not chew their food at all. They swallow their food whole. Means crocodile and lizards swallow their food whole. Okay. Frog also have teeth, but only for holding the prey. They have a long sticky tongue. A frog shoots its sticky tongue out of its mouth onto its prey and quickly rolls back it into the mouth, catching the prey. Okay, now we move on eating habits of omnivorous. Now omnivorous are plant and flesh eating animals. They can eat variety of food. Like bears have sharp teeth. These teeth help them to tear flesh. They also have grinding teeth to grind plant food. Means bear have both types of teeth, sharp teeth and grinding teeth. So in this way they eat both plants and animals. However, omnivores like earthworms do not have teeth. They have thick muscular bands in their mouth to feed on soil which contains small parts of dead animals and plants. So these earthworms also eat both plants and animals also. Birds feed on seeds, grains, buds, fruits and also insects. Fish, worms and frogs, birds do not have teeth. They use their beaks to catch and feed on their prey. Okay, so birds don't have teeth. Now we will learn about what is pet animal and domestic animal. Animals that stay with human beings are called pet animals. Dog, parrots, cats and rabbits are some common animals that are kept as a pets. So you can see here the picture of pet animal. Dog, cat, parrots. Okay. Means those animal which we have at home, we call it pet animal. Some animals gives us many useful things or help in our work. These are called domestic animals. For example, cow, buffalo, goats, sheep, donkey and camel are some common domestic animals. Okay, you can see here the picture of domestic animal, cow and sheep. Now, we uh, all animals need care and love. They should be kept clean. They should be given clean drinking water, proper food, and clean shelter to live. Sick animals should be treated properly. So, as a human being, it's our duty to provide them all these things. Okay. Now, students, in this chapter, we have learned about animals and their different feeding habits. Okay. Thank you.